Just this morning, we received news about the passing of a gentleman aged 65 years. He left this world peacefully, as many of us eventually do after living a full life. Yet, in moments like this, we cannot help but pause and reflect. How many of us truly grasp what it means to live healthily into old age? Not just in terms of years lived, but with dignity, strength, and a feeling of vitality. His departure, though a natural part of life's cycle, offers us a valuable lesson, an opportunity to look within ourselves. It prompts us to consider our daily habits and honestly ask if we are making the best choices, especially when our bodies are most vulnerable. Today, I wish to share a crucial insight with you, one that I believe all of us can take to heart. In our later years, it is often the seemingly smallest actions that have the most significant positive impact on our well-being. I'm not talking about major life-altering decisions or ambitious plans. I am referring to simple, everyday things, such as how you begin your morning immediately after waking up. As we will explore today, the way you start your day, particularly as you grow older, can profoundly influence your health and quality of life. If you find this discussion helpful and believe in the value of living well in later years, please consider liking this video and subscribing to the Old Age Wisdom channel. Your support helps us reach more people who can benefit from these important conversations. Every new day starts with the simple act of waking up. For many of us in our mature years, this initial moment can involve a mix of feelings and physical sensations. Perhaps there is some stiffness, maybe a little discomfort, and the gradual realization that another day has arrived. It is easy to view mornings as just a routine chore to get through. However, for seniors, those very first moments after opening your eyes can truly set the stage for how you feel and function for the entire day ahead. The process of waking up sounds straightforward, doesn't it? Yet, as our bodies age, even these seemingly minor actions can become more complicated and require mindful attention. And what happens next is key. Many seniors, often out of long-standing habit or a simple desire to get the day going, do something immediately upon waking that can actually be detrimental to their health and safety. They might do it without much thought, but it carries potential risks. Today, we want to highlight this common mistake many seniors make right after they wake up. Here is the common error we often see. Many older individuals, the moment their eyes open, feel an urge to get out of bed quickly. They swing their legs over the side, stand up rapidly, and immediately try to move around. This is a habit we have all likely observed or perhaps even do ourselves. However, the body, especially as it ages, is not instantly ready to spring into full action mode. It genuinely needs a little time to adjust after a prolonged period of rest. Imagine being asleep for several hours. Your body is in a deeply relaxed state. Blood circulation is slower, muscles are rested, and your heart rate is reduced. Suddenly standing up and moving quickly can lead to a condition known as orthostatic hypotension. This is a sudden drop in your blood pressure that occurs when you shift from lying or sitting to standing up quickly. Such a drop can cause dizziness, loss of balance, and unfortunately, lead to falls. If you are finding this information valuable so far, please take a moment to like this video and subscribe to our Old Age Wisdom channel. We are dedicated to sharing insights that help make later years safer and more fulfilling. Let us delve a bit deeper into the science behind this common mistake. When you are asleep, your body operates in a state of recovery and rest. Your heart rate slows down, blood pressure decreases, and overall circulation is less active. These physiological changes are perfectly normal and essential for your body's restoration. However, when you transition rapidly to a standing position, your body needs a moment to compensate. Blood tends to pool in the lower parts of your body due to gravity, and your heart has to work harder and faster to pump blood back up to your brain efficiently. If this transition is too abrupt, your blood pressure can fall sharply. While younger individuals' bodies can adjust quickly to this change, as we age, this automatic adjustment mechanism becomes slower and less efficient. This is why older adults are more susceptible to feeling dizzy or lightheaded when standing up too fast. And experiencing dizziness or fainting can easily lead to a fall, which, particularly for elderly individuals, can result in serious injuries with life-altering consequences. Understanding this makes it clear why a little caution in the morning is so important. So, what should you do instead for a better morning routine? When you first wake up, Resist the urge to rush out of bed immediately. Instead, take your time deliberately. Begin by slowly sitting up. While sitting on the edge of your bed, take a few slow, deep breaths. Gently stretch your arms and legs to encourage blood circulation. Wiggle your toes and fingers to activate these smaller muscles and improve blood flow. Slowly move your head from side to gently awaken your neck muscles. Allow your body a few moments while sitting before attempting to stand. Give it time to adjust to the upright position. Once you feel steady and ready, slowly rise to your feet. If you feel at all unsteady or need assistance, make use of a sturdy chair, a bedside table, or a walker for support. Ensure your body finds its balance completely before you begin walking or moving forward. Incorporating these small, conscious steps into your morning can make a world of positive difference in how you start your day. Understanding why this deliberate approach matters is crucial. By taking those extra moments to allow your body to adjust slowly, you are not just reducing the risk of dizziness and potential falls. You are actively preparing your entire physical system for a better, safer, and healthier day ahead. Your morning routine has an impact that extends far beyond the immediate moment of waking. It lays the foundation for how you will feel, how comfortably you will move, and how you will interact with the world around you throughout the day. When you begin your day by respecting your body's need for a gentle transition, you help ensure that you will have the necessary strength, stability, and energy to navigate the activities of the day. These seemingly minor adjustments in your morning ritual can contribute significantly to making your days more energetic, enhancing your physical mobility, and improving your overall sense of well-being and confidence as you go about your life. As you move through your morning with intention and mindfulness, you are setting a positive and calm tone for the entire day that follows. Think of your body like a finely tuned musical instrument. It needs careful handling, attention, and time to warm up properly before it can perform at its best. When you wake up slowly and mindfully, your body is given the time it needs to gradually adapt to the physical demands the day will bring. However, the benefits go beyond simply avoiding dizziness or falls. This mindful approach cultivates a deeper sense of physical and mental well-being that can support you throughout your day. By taking these small but meaningful steps, you also reduce the mental stress that can come from feeling rushed or unsteady first thing in the morning. It brings a sense of peace, helps maintain balance, and encourages living in harmony with your body's natural rhythms as you age. Many of us have been led to think of aging as a time when we inevitably start losing control, when things might feel like they are falling apart physically. But this perspective isn't entirely accurate. Aging doesn't have to be about losing control. It can be about learning to live with a different, perhaps gentler, kind of control, one that respects your body's needs and natural pace. This morning routine we discussed is one small, yet incredibly powerful, way to maintain a sense of control over your daily life and well-being. As you become more conscious and mindful of your body's requirements during these initial moments, your confidence in your own physical abilities naturally increases. You are not merely going through the motions of life. You are moving with intention and awareness. These gentle, mindful movements in the morning do more than just prevent lightheadedness. They also engage your muscles and joints in a way that prepares them for the day's activities, potentially helping to reduce stiffness and soreness that might otherwise occur. Every gentle stretch, every mindful breath, and every moment spent tending to your body in the morning contributes positively to maintaining your flexibility, strength, and overall health as you age. It is important to remember that the goal here is not to do a rigorous exercise routine immediately after waking. Rather, it is about simple, gentle movements that enhance circulation, prepare your body gradually, and establish a calm and positive foundation for your day. Whether you incorporate light stretches, gentle seated movements, or simply focus on slow, deep breathing, you are sending a valuable signal to your body that you are choosing a day of intention, calmness, and well-being. As the day begins and we step into the world, it is vital to remember that healthy aging is not solely about isolated actions we take for our bodies occasionally. It is fundamentally about the consistency of our positive habits and the regularity of our self-care routines. It is the accumulation of those small, seemingly insignificant habits that we repeat every single day that ultimately contribute to a life filled with vitality and purpose in our later years. Life, as it unfolds in our mature phase, is often filled with quiet, reflective moments of gratitude, peace, and looking back. Our consistent daily routines play a significant role in helping us comfortably embrace these moments. By choosing to wake up slowly and mindfully, you are essentially communicating respect and care for your physical self. This respect, in turn, nurtures greater health and a sense of happiness. But its impact is even broader. It is also about staying connected with the world around you. Consider how many people, particularly older adults, may feel disconnected, perhaps due to isolation or perceptions of physical weakness or insecurity, which might lead them to avoid going outside or interacting with others. When you take the time to approach your morning with respect, patience, and mindfulness, you begin to strengthen your connection with your own body, your immediate surroundings, and ultimately, with other people. Your life can become richer through these experiences. These daily interactions might seem small, but they are immensely powerful. They remind us that we are still very much a part of a community, still able to offer support and receive affection. As we age, maintaining these human connections, whether with family, longtime friends, or even casual acquaintances, becomes increasingly important for our emotional well-being. It is these simple human connections that bring much of the joy, purpose, and meaning into our lives. It is truly the simple things, sitting together, sharing a laugh, enjoying a quiet moment of stillness, that hold the most value. When we live with such intention, we not only care for our own health, but also actively cultivate meaningful relationships that enrich our own lives and the lives of those around us. This is the true power of establishing positive routines as you age well. It is about dedicating time to care for both your physical body and your mental state, setting a daily rhythm grounded in self-respect, awareness, and kindness towards yourself. It's about understanding that small, consistent actions can indeed lead to significant positive changes, and that health, joy, and connection are not merely things that happen to us, but things we actively create through the choices we make each day. Today, as we reflect on the life of the 65-year-old gentleman who passed away, we are reminded of the precious fragility of life. Each moment, every choice we make, adds to the unique story of our lives. While we may not have control over how or when our time on this earth concludes, we certainly have control over how we choose to live until that moment arrives. We have discussed the simple yet profound impact that starting your day mindfully can have, reducing risks and enhancing vitality. Remember, respecting your body first thing in the morning sets a positive tone for everything that follows. If you found this video's advice helpful and encouraging, please do show your support by giving it a like. We also invite you to subscribe to the Old Age Wisdom channel for more insights and guidance on healthy aging and living well in your mature years. Share this video with family or friends who might also benefit from this message. Leave us a comment below. Perhaps share which point resonated most with you, or what small action you plan to incorporate into your morning routine starting today to stay strong, sharp, and independent. Your shared experience could inspire someone else who needs encouragement. Thank you for spending your time with us today. Your presence here is truly valued. Take care of yourself, cherish every new day, and remember that aging is not about fading. It is about finding ways to continue rising and living fully.